Hi everyone, it's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie, and I'm bringing you part 3 of how to store planner supplies and how to store planner stickers. Now this is the third part in a 5-part series, so if you haven't seen part 1 and part 2 already, you can do that by going below. There'll be a link to all the parts. This was also going to be part of a playlist as well. So if you haven't subscribed already, you can do that right now by hitting the subscribe button below. And also if you have subscribed, then thank you. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and this part is going to cover the second tier in this particular system. All right, so let's go up to the next tier, you all, and I'll just show you here. I have a 3-hole punch and it is looking pretty grimy. I still have to clean it up. It was in my garage again, and so I just need to clean it up a bit, but it worked just perfectly. And I use that to punch the holes only for my sticker books, so I don't use those for my planners or anything. Next, we have our writing utensils, and let's see, get the light right in here. It's a little, I had to set up an extra light because, you know, it's summertime here, but you never know what kind of lighting you're gonna get here in Florida. So this is writing utensils, and I have some pencils in here, and I have some pens that I got from the dollar spot in here. I have some of my Frixion pens. I love these pens. They're fine tip, and also they're erasable. So they look like ink, but it's erasable ink, y'all. And you can see I have like 2 of the same color too, because I have a couple of packs, and of course, you know, some of the pens I don't know where they're at, and they're in planners, and I'm trying to get my life together, you guys. Then I have these Staedtler pens. Now, one mistake that I made when I first started planning is I just started going out buying stuff. I heard people talk about these pens, and the problem was these are not like the fine tip pens, and they do bleed through a lot of paper. So you know, by the time I figured that out, it was too late to kind of take them back, so I was kind of stuck with them. So I like the pens, but they just bleed through the paper on the planners. And this is a pencil box that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I plan on getting a few more of these boxes so that I can really, I can put all of my Sharpies in one. I can put all of my Paper Made Flares in one, because Paper Made Flares are my favorite right now. But I will just show you inside the box. And inside the box, I just have colored pencils, because I do have some adult coloring books as well. And this right here is a chalk pen, because I do some organization, and the chalk pen works very well. So if you see up here, actually I used a chalk pen on this little doohickey here, which is I got this from the dollar store as well. I think I got that from Dollar General. It's like $3. But anywho, I have some gel pens here that are gold and silver, and the rest are just colored pencils. And then in here again, I have some Erin Condren pens that, oops, sorry about that. I have some Erin Condren pens that I purchased as well. And I'm not going to make too much of a mess because I want them to stay kind of neat. These are some of my favorites too. These are Sharpies ultra fine pens. And I have more Sharpie pens, and of course, I have my Paper Made Flare pens. And so you gotta have pens. If you're planning, you got to have pens. So let's just stick these back in here, and I'll go back and I'll straighten those up later. So let's just slide this back in here. And also, what I didn't mention is this cabinet here is just, it stops right here. And then what you'll see is there is a dish a shelf here. I got this metal shelf from, I want to say either Ross or Marshall's, and it was like $5.99, and this one actually expands. So if you look under here, you'll see where you can expand it. And so this was nice. So I was able to make sure that it went from here to here, and I maximized the space on top. And then I was able to put things underneath. So that gave me like an extra shelf where I didn't have any. So here are some more of the apple boxes that I had or I got from family members if they had like some Apple products. And I have miscellaneous, I have project life and tools and embellishments. And again, these are flexible enough where you can change the labels if you have to. So in here in the miscellaneous box, I just have I have some hole punches. This is a 1/4 hole punch. This one is an 1/8 hole punch that I use for the Erin Condren because I was going to uncoil my Erin Condren, but then I decided not to. But after I get done with it, I might. I don't know. I have some smaller scissors because I usually use like really big scissors, and that can be a pain in the butt. These are some tools for the Cricut for scraping things off the mat. And then this is totally in the wrong spot because it should be down below. I'm gonna take this out. But these are stickers that came with the Heidi Swap planner. And so those need to go elsewhere. I have one little lone punch, and it's a circle punch, you guys. I'm gonna get some more punches, but again, it's evolutionary process. So next year we're gonna see how this whole thing is still working out. But I have my trusty cutter, oh my gosh, X-Acto knife. It kind of slipped my mind. You know, things happen when you start getting older. Things just slip your mind, y'all. Okay. So, and then the next box I have here just has Project Life cards in there. I'm not a big Project Life card person. I've been trying it and haven't really gotten into it just yet, but there's just some Project Life cards in there. I bought them on sale just in case, you know, I wasn't going to be able to get into it, and sure enough, you know, I'm still working on that one. And then here we have embellishments, and I'll be making some paper clips with these, and these just, let me just show them to you, a few. These are some headbands that I got from the dollar store, but I don't really like the color, so I don't know if I'll be using those for the planner to keep it closed. And I got some of these are spare parts from Hobby Lobbies, just some flowers, and here are some more little ribbon that I plan on using to make, oops, keep going out of frame here. But I got these for how much? 50 cents. 50 cents, 36 cents. So I just picked them up. Whenever I go into Hobby Lobby, the first place I go to is the clearance aisle, and I just picked up some ribbon so that I can make some paper clips. And you notice you don't see any paper clips because I haven't made any yet. And then we have these nice 3D embellishments that I don't plan on using within the planner themselves, but I will use them to make the paper clips. And here's some more that I got, and these were $1 each. These like really pretty. These are beautiful. I can't wait to use those. All right, so let's put these back real quick. And again, you can see everything, they fit on top of each other really nicely. I put the big box in between here. Just set that up there, and then wait, something didn't fit right. I did something wrong. Oh wait, I know what it is. They have an order, you guys, because this box is actually the top to the bottom box there, and then we have this big box, and I can't figure out what I did with the other part of this box. It's around, oh, I know where it's at. Anywho, I done went off into left field, y'all. Okay, so before we go into the boxes at the top, let me move back a little bit so you can see. What I did was to kind of maximize the space up here and kind of have everything here. I put like this little rotary mat here on the side. It's a big rotary mat. And I just use this if I have anything that I'm going to be using my X-Acto knife on cutting things, and I want to protect my desk, and then I definitely will use the mat. And then I have my cutter. I actually have a smaller cutter as well, but I use this one the most because the little one, paper doesn't really fit on it. And of course, when I first started planning, the small one was the one that I used the most, but now this one is the one that I use the most, and I like it. It's Fiskars, and I use it to like make dividers, cut stickers, and let me just pull this. Let me see if I can pull this out. And the good thing about it is it expands. So I had to use two hands. I had to two-hand that, y'all. It expands on the measurements. So this one is really nice. I'll have a link if anybody is interested in getting this. And what I really like about this cutter is that it has a little wire, and it's definitely hard to see. Let me see if I can pull up. You see the little wire there? There's a wire there, so it acts as a guide, so you know exactly where you're cutting at. So I really love that. Okay. So this concludes part 3 in this series, but make sure that you subscribe because part 4 will be coming up shortly in this series on how to store planner stickers and how to store planner supplies. And if you haven't subscribed already, you can do that below by hitting the subscribe button right up under this video. And also make sure that you give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying this series, and you can share it out to your followers as well. So with that, I'm just going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.